Wow. Okay, when I tell you that this Connor Bedard kid, look, I knew coming in. I went to go see him in the practices in World Juniors. I've seen him play a couple of games with the Regina Pats. He looks great. Okay, with the Regina Pats, he's a superstar. He's probably the face of the WHL right now. They're calling it the Connor Bedard draft. I know Matvei Michkov has made it interesting, but apparently, according to Bob McKenzie, and I trust this guy with my life, apparently it's the Bedard draft. For sure. Don't listen to what Grant McKegg is saying. Oh yeah, people thought it was the right draft, and look what happened. Same thing's going to happen with Bedard. He's only 5'9", blah, blah, blah. Don't listen to it. I know he was right about Slafkovsky, but this Connor Bedard kid, watch him. You will see that he is in a league of his own. The kid is 17 years old, lighting up the World Juniors. He's got maybe the best shot I've ever seen other than like Ovechkin and Matthews. He's on par with those guys already, his shot is. And honestly, the vision and the skating, like he's not the quickest guy in the world, but he's efficient and effective with his skating. And the Montreal Canadiens, I want to have this conversation because if they are in the running to get Connor Bedard, that means being one of the worst teams in the league and having a good shot at the lottery. They get this kid. It absolutely, I mean, Connor Bedard on the Montreal Canadiens, it's like having a McDavid on the Montreal Canadiens, a McDavid type, and that would just be incredible because when's the last time the Montreal Canadiens had a guy on McDavid or Bedard's level? Okay, Maurice Richard, is that what we're talking about here? Henri Richard? Okay, Jean Béliveau? Like, you gotta go back so long. That's the last time the Habs had a player who was honestly one of the faces of the league up front as a superstar offensively. This is new territory for the Montreal Canadiens. Well, new as in like it hasn't happened in a long time. And the last thing I want to see, I don't care if they're starved for superstars in Arizona. I do not want to see this rich and great of a talent be buried at Arizona State University where they can't even put their own logo on the ice. Like, I don't want to see that happen. Seattle would be decent. Chicago, I mean, come on. Does Chicago really need another one of these guys? They just had 3 cups with Patrick Kane and Jonathan Toews. Do they really need another generational player? Come on. I think Montreal would be great. Personally, you guys have heard me say this before. I don't think he's going to go to the Montreal Canadiens. I think the Habs are going to play themselves out of the Bedard conversation. And look, I don't think they're going to be winning their division or anything, but I think they're going to be competing for the last playoff spot. Okay, and not in the division, okay? The Atlantic is too strong when you've got teams like the Panthers, the Lightning, the Leafs, the Bruins are looking like they might have a last dance type of season. But that second wild card spot, I think the Habs are going to be in the hunt for that. With St. Louis there, I think Doc is going to grab the bull by the horns. Suzuki's new contract is going to make him really light a fire under him. Caulfield, I think, is going to have a year where he shows that he is a 35-40 goal scorer. Dadonov, I think, is going to be sneaky good on the back end. That's where, of course, you get some worries. And also, like, in the net, whether you've got Carey Price or Jake Allen, followed by a backup of Sam Montembeault, you look decent, and that's honestly not bad at all. Like, if you look at Arizona, for example, they've got nobody in net. They're begging the Montreal Canadiens, kissing Kent Hughes' feet, please give us Jake Allen, I'm begging you, because they have nobody over there. So, hey, I think the Habs might play themselves out of the lottery conversation. Of course, we could see a situation where, hey, they sneak into the lottery like 10th or 11th, 12th, and they still managed to win it, but I think it's very unlikely. I just don't think they're going to be in that conversation this year. And look, I think, yes, the Habs just had a terrible season as far as standing and how they played, but with Martin St. Louis there, Le Cavalier is also in that Habs brass in the front office, and Ken Hughes just always making sneaky good moves. I really think that they're going to be better than a lot of people give them credit for. Now, they're not going to win the President's Trophy or anything, but I do think they're not going to be like the last or second last team in the league like a lot of people are predicting. I really think they're going to be in that kind of lower middle half of the league. I think that's where they're going to be at, but they're going to be decent, they're going to be competitive, and they're going to be a tough out. I really think so. And again, if the stars align, they could just fight above their weight class and snag that second wild card spot, okay, if everything goes right. But needless to say, I don't see it. I don't see Connor Bedard being a Montreal Canadien. I see other teams just being so bad, like Arizona. Seattle, I don't think is going to be very good this year either. Teams like Anaheim, who are going to trade John Gibson here seemingly. There's a lot of teams. San Jose, I don't think is going to be a very good team either. There's a lot of teams like that who are going to be more in the running, or going to be worse and have a better chance at getting Connor Bedard. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. You know what to do if you're new here. Like, comment, subscribe, the whole deal. Follow me on Twitter at JohnnyHockeyYT. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.